Okay, good afternoon. This is Gary Boland with Isaac Lewis and Dalton Gibson at Owsley County High School in Booneville, Kentucky. We're coming on just a little early tonight. The Owls will be playing Oneida Mountaineers at 6 p.m. So right at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have the homecoming court for the high school program. Some of the parents or some of the relatives and so forth couldn't make it to see these kids, so we're going to probably not do a lot of commentating, but we're just going to show the whole program for the audience here. So we'll be back. We're going to take a few commercial breaks, and when they get ready to start, we'll come back and do the homecoming court on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jovi Hall here, owner and pharmacist at B&H Apothecary, where our goal is to keep you happy and healthy while offering competitively priced products with the convenience of free delivery, health education, and more. So give us a call at 593-MEDS or stop by B&H Apothecary across from the PRTC office in downtown Booneville to become a part of your #1 hometown pharmacy. Our friendly staff would be happy to help you transfer your prescriptions today. Don't you think it's time you join the winning team?
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia. What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory?
Okay, we're back at Owsley County High School at the Palace in Booneville, Kentucky. Principal Spence is getting ready to name the homecoming court, and we're going to break him in tonight. Dalton Gibson's going to go over the names with you guys also, so we're just going to be sort of commentating just a little bit, but Dalton's going to bring in the court. Okay, Dalton, go ahead, brother.
Okay, for 6th grade, we got Miss Madeline Abner and Mr. Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson and Madeline Abner.
Representing the 7th grade are Miss Shaya Hudson and Mr. Kelton Smith.
And for 7th grade, we got Miss Shaya Hudson and Mr. Kelton Smith.
Representing the 8th grade are Miss Presley Gay and Mr. David Gibson.
And for 8th grade, we got Presley Gay and David Gibson.
Representing the 9th grade are Miss Maverick Cottle and Mr. Matthew Wright.
And for the 9th grade, we got Miss Maverick Cottle and Mr. Matthew Wright.
the 10th grade are Miss Aspen Bowman and Mr. Peyton Younts.
And for the 10th grade, we got Miss Aspen Bowman and Mr. Peyton Younts.
And representing the 11th grade are Miss McHale Harrod and Mr. Jacob Arnold.
And for the 11th grade, we have Mikhail Hurd and Jacob Arnold.
Next, we would like to welcome back last year's homecoming king and queen, Miss Katie Beth Lucas and Mr. Wes Cope.
That's Katie Beth Lucas and Wes Cope, last year's king and queen.
Next, we would like to introduce the candidates for the 2024-25 King and Queen. We have 6 girls and boys nominated by their senior classmates to compete for tonight's honor. Our first 2 candidates are Miss Makota Little and Mr. Eli Lewis.
The first 2 candidates for the senior court are Miss Dakota Little and Mr. Eli Lewis.
Makota is the 17-year-old daughter of Matthew and Marquisa Little. Eli is the 18-year-old son of Jed and Lori Lewis. Our next 2 candidates are Miss Kaylee Grace Turner and Mr. Connor Smith.
The next 2 candidates are Kaylee Turner and Mr. Connor Smith.
Kaylee is the 17-year-old daughter of Ernie and Tracy Turner. Connor is the 18-year-old son of Brandon Smith and Whitney Yontz and Jennifer Aikman. Our next candidates are Miss Anna Claire Bishop and Mr. Landon Moore.
The next candidates are Miss Anna Claire Bishop and Landon Moore.
Anna Claire is the 17-year-old daughter of Brian and Julia Bishop. Landon is the 17-year-old son of Josh Moore. Our next 2 candidates are Miss Arabella Snow Bishop and Mr. Eric Kraft.
Our next 2 candidates are Arabella Bishop and Mr. Eric Kraft.
Arabella is the 17-year-old daughter of Jesse and Trish Bishop. Eric is the 18-year-old grandson of Marsha Kraft and the son of the late Luke Kraft and Amber Kraft. Our next 2 candidates are Miss Hannah Sebastian and Mr. Emilio Lopez.
Our next 2 candidates are Miss Hannah Sebastian and Mr. Emilio Lopez.
Hannah is the 17-year-old daughter of Justin and Megan Sebastian and April Hawes. Emilio is the 17-year-old son of Hector and Brandy Lopez. Our final 2 candidates are Miss Haley Bird and Mr. Jameson Hacker.
The final 2 candidates are Miss Haley Bird and Mr. Jameson Hacker.
Haley is the 18-year-old daughter of Crystal Bird. Jameson is the 17-year-old son of David and Vicky Hacker. The votes have been tabulated by electronic vote. These candidates were voted on by students in grades 9 through 12 Mr. Eli Lewis and Miss Makota Little.
The second runner-up is Mr. Eli Lewis and Miss Mikado Little.
And our first runner-up, Mr. Emilio Lopez and Miss Hannah Sebastian.
The first runner-up is Mr. Emilio Lopez and Miss Hannah Sebastian.
And now, your 2024-2025 Owsley County High School Homecoming King and Queen, Mr. Connor Smith and Miss Haley Turner.
For King and Queen, Mr. Connor Smith and Miss Kaylee Turner.
Well, congratulations to Connor and Kaylee for winning the King and Queen this year. Very nice. I have to say, Dalton, all these kids looked extremely well.
Yeah, they
tonight,
do.
didn't they? It's looking very nice. And again, we like to bring this for those that couldn't make it to the game for some reason or another, so they got a chance to see all the kids.
Applause for all of our student candidates.
And good job, Dalton. Appreciate you doing that. So there we have the King and Queen of the 2024 Homecoming Court. So we'll take a few commercial breaks, and we're going to break away because this is going to be 20 minutes before the game starts. So we'll break away, and then we'll be back probably in about 10 to 12 minutes for the pregame and game between the Oneida Mountaineers and the Owsley County Owls. Should be a really good game. I was noticing in the JV game, Oneida looked really good, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
That's some really good young players. Our kids, we competed real good, but come out with a little loss, or about 12, 14-point loss. But it was a really good game. And I did notice Oneida come in. They got a lot of athletes, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Got a lot of good-looking athletes there. So it should be a really good contest. And we'll be back, like I said, probably in about 12 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.